The Taiwan Strait is once again at the center of a global war scare, as President Lai Ching-te urgently pushes lawmakers to approve a $40 billion defense budget amid intensifying Chinese military pressure. Beijing has now issued its sharpest war warning in years, pushing tensions to dangerous new levels. Standing alongside Taiwan's top military leadership, Lai thanked Washington for expanding military support and warned that political delays could weaken Taiwan's deterrence posture and credibility. He said stalled funding could slow weapons deliveries and raise doubts among allies about Taiwan's resolve.
I want to thank the U.S. government for its support of Taiwan and for issuing a military procurement offer to our country. At the same time, Taiwan's declaration of its determination to defend itself has received public support from the White House and bipartisan members of the House and Senate. However, the current delay in budget approval not only risks removing Taiwan from the priority list and delaying the delivery of key weapons and equipment, but also raises questions in the international community about Taiwan's resolve to defend its nation.
Taiwan's military commanders say the Chinese threat is intensifying, with near-daily gray zone incursions and large-scale exercises steadily increasing pressure on the island's defenses. They warn Beijing is rapidly developing operational plans for possible escalation.
I want to emphasize again that the current enemy situation, the Chinese military, poses a very serious threat. The CCP sends military aircraft and warships to conduct gray zone incursions against us daily, and further uses targeted military exercises and substantial training to develop its operational plans.
China has now issued an explicit war threat, warning that any Taiwanese attempt at preemptive strikes using US weapons would trigger catastrophic consequences. The warning follows reports that Taiwan could deploy US-made HIMARS, capable of striking key Chinese coastal provinces.
From previously pushing for the deployment of weapons to launching so-called preemptive strikes, Taiwan secession separatists have become increasingly presumptuous with absurd ideas. Faced with the overwhelming strength of the PLA, any Taiwan separatist force that dares to provoke a conflict or war will inevitably face catastrophic disasters.
The standoff now risks pulling the United States and its allies into a direct confrontation with China, turning Taiwan into the front line of a superpower collision. With Taiwan's defense budget stalled and Chinese war rhetoric escalating, the margin for error in the Taiwan Strait is shrinking fast. The crisis now threatens consequences that could reverberate far beyond Asia.